Loyalty over royalty, I know the vibe. Heavy on it. Loyalty over royalty, I know the vibe. I'm outside of some movie. I still got stuffed in it. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless.
Tokyo. I love seeing those steakhouses they have on TV. What's up, like? Man, I'm busy.
Season 5. There are only 2 weeks left.
Whose man is MP? Yes, baby!
8-4. Count to 8.
I see him! Start! Good ball, baby!
Millones como saben, usa los míos, tengo una casa en Miami y la mente buscame. Siempre positivo no quitamos, tú nunca fuiste mío, no reclames. Yo estoy con lo mismo que yo empecé desde cero. Y la mente buscame, siempre positivo no quitamos, tú nunca fuiste mío, no reclames. Yo estoy con lo mismo que yo empecé desde cero. Amante a la calle, los problemas y el dinero. Fui Richie, 08.
Come get it!
Si te lo preso mío.
Come on!
tuve que hacer lo malo para burlarse del sistema. Fue mucha vuelta que hicieron para llenar la cartera. Ahora batimos de Gucci, estos pengos no me llegan de esos. No hay problema ni de news, si la calle la corremos de verdad, tono de boca. Hablan lo que quieran, por ninguno me topa. Mientras ustedes están hablando, por eso de la cara, arquitectura, pero favorito que yo soy su para. Ustedes no me llegan ni que lo mío copiaran. Yo me muevo diferente. Ustedes no quieren guerra cuando me ven en la calle, ninguno dan el frente. Aquí damos corriente. Y la mente buscame. Siempre positivo no quitame. Tú nunca fuiste mío, no reclame. Yo tengo lo mismo que yo empecé de cero. Aguanta la calle, los problemas y el dinero. Y la mente buscame. Siempre positivo no quitame. Tú nunca fuiste mío, no reclame. Yo tengo lo mismo que yo empecé desde cero. Aguanta la calle, los problemas y el dinero. Mi meta es seguir buscando menos de gente. Yo me busco papelitas se frecuentes. No te lleves de la lema. La gente, soy puro con los puros, me rodeo. Mírame la cadena, los baby están brillando. Las muñecas del peso me están tumbando. Ellos me preguntan cómo me estoy buscando. Mami, que tú estás cooperando. La pista que me ponga yo no rompo, yo la aplico. Ni me produce, siempre rompemos los discos. Ustedes estos son cooperan con Federico. Así es un mal en sí, te dan 7 mil. A mí nadie me dio nada, entonces yo que lo busqué, mami.
Good boy, that's all you.
Tener millones como sabes. Usa los míos, tener una casa en Miami.
Get there. Shot.
Keep coming.
I got ball.
14-12. 12-14.
Go this side. Close out on your
Right here, 14.
No. I'm just gonna give you the ball.
4-7. Wild 14. 7-4.
14, huh? Shoot that on you. Hey, watch it.
14 up.
Hey, right there. Hey, yo, right there. Shot.
16 points, 7-4.
Got it. Go get it. Save.
4-7. Way to go hard. 16-16. Go, check. 16-16.
Yo,
Baby. 18-16.
He in the house.
Let's get after it, MP.
With every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it's...
Do against these guys.
So for New Orleans right now, Larry Nance is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's MP. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Lewis in at the 1 spot. Here's Payne. 9 points for him in his last game. Shoots over Nance. The shot by Payne, no good.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
MP, the pass to Hayes. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
The Suns leading. Pass to Craig. Here's Payne. To the middle. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for a nice dunk.
Nance, the pass to MP. And here's Hayes. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Warren against MP.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Rebounded by Payne.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
No shortage of scoring here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Okay, on the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Pelicans. They've got MP. Larry Nance is and it's Alvarado in at the 1.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Pass to Paul. Ayton in the high post. Now Booker. Here's Okogie. 6 to shoot. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Okogie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Durant finds Paul. Ayton with it. Pass to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Okogie's shot is off. The Pelicans trail. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. And that was beautiful timing on that play. Daniels with good lift off the floor makes it look so easy.
Booker with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man. His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Here's Okogie. Off target from 3-point range. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the 2nd quarter. To the inside. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Alvarado. And here's MP. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Here's Murphy. Here's Alvarado.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Daniels. Booker defending. That three's off the mark. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Durant, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the paint. Pass to Alvarado. Kicks it out to MP. From the top of the key, they get it back. Here's Valanciunas, and he lays it up and in. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
And he was fouled.
Jonas Valanciunas. First personal foul. First team foul.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Suns ahead, up by...
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings. And Shaq, as a player, did you ever look at power rankings to see how other teams were measuring up?
I can't say I did, Ernie, because no one measures up to me.
You guys always want to make it about height, always.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Phoenix Suns.
The three-point shot was a big part of their first half success. They're looking like elevator EJ over here, cashing in from deep.
You know it. Catch me in the driveway. I'll show you how a grandpa shoots.
I don't want those problems, sir.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside. Hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries. And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Here's MP. Doesn't go that time. Ayton with the defensive effort.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
First personal foul. At the line for Phoenix.
No apparent.
Substitution on the court.
Get ready, MP!
Left side Ross. Pass to Durant. Now Warren. Over MP. And it's Warren missing.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jackson Hayes. He's out there with MP. Josh Richardson out there with Larry Nance. And it's Lewis in at the point. Outside Payne. Pass to Baisley. Now here's Warren. Nice D from Nance. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. MP outside. The three is up. And the Pelicans hit again from deep. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Stay there. Warren.
Durant against Hayes. Now Durant. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Even early on in the...
Your Suns has the Pelicans 85. We appreciate you all for coming out and showing your support. Please get home safely. We'll see you next time.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process.
Substitution on the court.
Dude, this can't last! No way! No way!
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. So the Pelican 5 right now. MP is out there with Hayes. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Lewis in at the one spot. And stolen by MP. One of the big talking points with MP. Can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Warren against MP. Count it. Good.
He's showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared. And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick, and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Richardson the pass to Lewis. Nance sends a screen for Lewis. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Beasley passes to Warren. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Outside Warren. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The basket's coming early and often in the...
19, the Pelicans, 24. And into the big round of applause for the Substitution on the court. At the line from
Thin for 8. T.J. Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. Terrence Ross is checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul.
Because of his talent, any team KD is on, they will always have a chance to compete.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Warren. Cameron Payne is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Durant. And it's Beasley in at the 5 spot. Here's the screen. Daniels kicks to Hayes. And trying to break loose. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Hayes.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Outside Warren. Over Daniels. And the shot by Warren, no good. Pelicans trail by 4. Smitty, the talented Larry Nance, has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David thanks. Steps back. Now here's Ross. He's covered by Daniels. He can't get that one to fall. Passes to Lewis. And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 5 points so far. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Pass to Warren. Back to Payne. Outside Warren. For 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New Orleans
43.
Hello.
You look at the play of their bench, this second unit is doing exactly what coach is looking for. It's a luxury to have this kind of support.
I mean, I know we talk about team depth all the time, but that's been the difference tonight. And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams so far.
Not surprising to see 2 competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor. It's been a spicy duel to watch.
Yeah, and we know you like it spicy.
No, I don't. Give me some milk.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very...
At the line for Phoenix.
You make it sweat a little, all right?
Ayton. One shot.
More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes. Sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks. And timely, they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it. Sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll. And sometimes they'll just go under.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Nance. MP is out there with Richardson. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Hayes in at the pivot, manning the middle. Ayton a screen on Nance. Booker with no one around, and the Suns miss again.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
That's tipped. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Ingram against Warren from downtown, and Brandon Ingram gets the 3. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Ayton finds Booker. That one drops for him. Booker's got 24 points.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Here's MP. And no good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
29 seconds left in the third. Payne. Nance with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Inside. Kicks it out to MP. Here's the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good.
Your Suns, 58. The Pelicans, 52. And please give a big round of applause for your youth dance team.
Ball comes in for Terrence Ross. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Durant deciding where to go with it. Puts it up from 17, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 30.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Payne with it. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.
Your Suns, 89. The Pelicans, 74. Thank you, fans, for coming out here tonight and showing your support. Please make sure to get home safely, and we look forward to seeing you at our upcoming events.
No game time. Bring the pain time.
Steps ahead of him, so I might not have heard it perfectly, but I think he was saying something about a card game? Oh, yeah. I owe him a lot of money.
You know what? I'll try to put you in right now.
Kids at a night show last weekend. Oh yeah? I was up at the top. Oh, is that right there?
Hey, what you working on?
Just like that. Again. Now we're rolling. One more.
Come on, MP. Okay.
Keep it going.
Get your mind right.
You could do better than that.
Let's go!
Yes. Easy work.
MP, my favorite person. You got a minute?
What's up, baby? Hi, baby. This you, big dog? Come on, yeah! Get after it. We about to get this up. Yeah, fellas. Let's start it strong. That's the way to throw it down!
Hey, what's the score? 2-1.
Corner.
4-2.
Let's go! All right, man. You got it.
2 4.
Set up! Don't do too much.
7-2. 2 to 7.
You got this.
Hey, that's out.
Here we go. Check on top.
Check ball. Check. You're open. Screen. Fire yourself. Get it. 11-2.
Push the pace. Don't do too much. Of course. Hey, you got him. Is this a joke? That's the roll. It's scary, man. Yo, get me back on.
It's open. I got him. That's you. Come get it. Down low.
2 to 13.
Five to 13. 13. Corner. 16-5. Bar 16. It's open. I got him. That's you.
Are you serious?
16-5. Good passes. Hey, come this side. 19-5.
5 to 19.
8 to 19. 19-8. Hey! Shot!
You're good. Hey! Way to grab
19-8 to 19. 8 to 19.
You got it. Give me that.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Let's show them what we're all about. If you don't have anything, go forth. Yeah. Stay in front of your man. I'm with you. Yo, man, I'm open all day. They ain't seeing me. You got it. Make sure you get yours. Easy. Didn't I tell y'all? This is how it's gonna be.
Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Be brave and upright, that God may love thee. Speak the truth, even if it leads to your death. Safeguard the helpless and do no wrong. This is your oath.
So how's it feel? Can you feel it? Hold up pajamas, I think I made it. I showed my mom my first million, she near fainted. The rich and famous on nights to make your acquaintance. The legends put out the latest, I feel that it sound outdated.
Pete.